Hi there, Gemini. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session. Okay, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, let's do it, Gemini. All right, Gemini. So this person's in which we're going to be talking about today. They have the Eight of Cups in reverse. They have the Knight of Cups and also the Three of Pentacles in upright position. So I do feel that if you're dealing with one person here, you have someone who tried to emotionally walked away because they feel that, you know, whatever it is in here, it's not emotionally fulfilling for them. But I do feel that this person now comes to realizations that they could not emotionally walk away from it. So with the Knight of Cups and also the Three of Pentacles, again, if you guys are dealing with one person, this person might be thinking or planning to do something, put in more effort into this connection. We're going to clarify what this is, okay? Your challenges here, Gemini, you have the Queen of Swords and also the Ten of Cups in upright position. I'm sorry, I just got a cough. But your challenges here has a lot to do with, especially with their energy or with their justice. I do feel that there's one person in this connection who's trying to keep some scores, okay? It's more about someone's mind or someone's mental state about like how things should be. And it's pretty stubborn how things should be in a relationship with the Ten of Cups. But one person in this connection is not realizing that the way that they are thinking is kind of like getting in between or is kind of like having like a little bit of a debilitating effect towards the connections altogether. So from this person's side in the past, they have the Nine of Wands and also the Justice in upright position. This person is kind of like quite skeptical of you. And I think you're kind of like quite tired about that because you have the Moon and you also have the Nine of Swords. Usually when people have trust issues or when people are doubtful about the other person, they would start doing things that is funny, you know what I mean? And I think you intuitively sense that, and you kind of like don't get why this person could not be open to you or could not be vulnerable towards you or could not trust you, I would say, especially with the Justice card here. You feel, and you kind of like feel as if like they're kind of like evaluating you as well. In the present moment, from this person's side, they have the Three of Wands in reverse and also the World card. From your side, you have the Hermit and you also have the Four of Pentacles. I feel that in and now, you guys are very liking to be reflective of things. You are also very likely to put your emotional security and stability above all else. I do feel that from your side, you do not really want to be putting any more investment or effort into the connection because you feel that you're trying to protect your peace. You're going to be finding some peace here within this week. From this person's side, again, as I said earlier, there's that desire, there's that want of wanting to work on this connection. But again, with the Three of Wands in reverse in here, it tells me that this person has the inability to do so. Or every time they're trying to strategize about something, they kind of like met like a brick wall. And it probably has a lot to do with this Queen of Swords, especially if you guys are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's more about the way that they think. It's like, okay, I want to do this, but wait a minute, if I do this, then it's going to be, I don't know, like showing my weakness, or I'm not in a position where I could evaluate Gemini anymore, like something like that. And if you're dealing with someone here who tried to emotionally walk away towards another connection, one of the reasons why they could not, or you would see like a little bit of a return energy from this person because it's not working out with the other connection that they're having. So you might be dealing again with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Or you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see, before we clarify the present moment, let's pull some future card for you, okay? If you're dealing with two people here, Gemini, there's actually one person here who really, really wants to make it work with you. You know, with the Knight, but it's not your past person. It's the Knight of Cups and Three of Pentacles. It's someone who's smitten about you and who's willing to put in the effort. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Swords. Let's see from your side. The Sun. The Knight of Cups. Interesting. If you're dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that person might actually liking the conflict between the both of you. Okay, so from this person's side, they have the King of Pentacles in reverse and also the Eight of Swords. I do feel that this person is deliberately, because King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who you cannot trust, or who's not really given you the practical or tangible effort to make you able to trust them. You know, there's no persistencies, there's no consistencies in there. There's no solid or tangible actions or attitude that kind of like make you be able to trust them, if that makes sense to you. And it has a lot to do with them projecting their insecurities upon you here with the Eight of Swords. I really want to clarify why they're doing this, because I do feel that they're only torturing themselves by doing so. But I feel that in the future, again, I'm going to have to clarify what this is, because your energy is very different from theirs, where you have the Sun and you also have the Knight of Cups. So it could literally be that you are going to be meeting someone who's going to open up your heart chakras once more, and is going to be making you within this energy of the Knight of Cups, of you wanting to offer your cup of love towards something. But if this is correlating with this, I don't know. Let's just clarify. Because it's very contrasting energy. Three of Wands in reverse. Clarify that one for me, please. Four of Cups. The World card. Ten of Swords, yeah. To some of you, I do feel that it's like for the 20% of you, they try to build something with someone else outside of the connection, but it's more about them being not impressed about it and them getting hurt because of that. Let's clarify the World card. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. And because of that, it kind of like tickle, or it kind of like make them be like, you know what? No one comes close to Gemini. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands is them making a conclusion that actually, I want Gemini. I want to be offering my cup of love towards Gemini. If it's not about something else, or someone else, I mean, it could actually be like them trying to distract the pain that they're feeling within these connections to maybe their work or maybe to something else, but then that something else hurt them, or it failed, that they needed, it kind of like gave them like that pang of like, you know what, I want Gemini. There's a sudden realization here. Let's see the Hermit in upright position from your side. Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and also the Six of Swords. There is, the thing is that you're being pulled into two different directions here, Gemini. You have the, you see how this looks like, right? The Nine of Wands is facing this way, and then you have the Six of Swords that is facing that way. I feel that deep within you, you're kind of like quite torn about whether or not you want to go back towards that place, or you want to slowly move on to calmer water. You do have like a lot of excitement, you know. Knight of Wands is a young Aries or Sagittarius type of energy that is like, I'm excited about it. I'm kind of like, it's a very playful type of attitude, but you know. And I think kind of like there's circumstances here that gets in the way, and you kind of like needing to choose which directions in which you want to go to. You're being pulled in two totally different direction, I mean. That one is slow and steady. If you want to move forward out of this connection, it's slow and steady. It's calmer, but it's slower. Whereas with the Knight of Wands, it's more like, it's fun, it's exciting, it's, yeah. Let's see the Four of Pentacles in upright position. It gets you going. The Moon, the Hermit, and also the Six of Pentacles. I feel that at the end of it, you know, in the now, especially in the present moment, you guys are going to be investing a lot more on yourself, or whatever it is that makes you feel at peace. Whatever it is that makes you feel at peace emotionally and also mentally here. You might be dealing with a Cancer, you might be dealing with a Virgo as well. You're going to be investing a lot in whatever it is that makes you feel at peace. You are probably going to be liking your solitude by a lot as well this week. Let's see the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry about my voice, guys. I just lost my voice. Let's see the King of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Fool card. Wow. Let's see the Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and also the Knight of Pentacles in upright position. I'm not liking this. One of the main reasons in the future, it's different, you know, your desires and wants, if you're not putting any type of actions towards it, it's different. You can love someone and you don't take actions on it. That love is non-existent. Love is deciding on a daily basis that you choose to love someone, right? Or you choose to be loving towards someone. So in terms of emotionally, I do see it being there. But again, similar to you, where you're being pulled into two totally different directions, where one, you feel excited about it. And then the second one is like slow moving, steady, but it's calmer, is more peaceful. But this person is more about like, something here about either the past that happened between the both of you, or it could literally be something that didn't work. The one that I said earlier with someone else or something else that still kind of like haunts their mind. And it's more about them needing that instant gratification or needing that instant fix to feel better. So I do feel that in the future, this person is going to take a giant leap of faith towards you. However, let me clarify your energy first. Clarify the Sun card first, please. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Judgment. Let's see from your side with the Nine of Cups here. However, again, the Fool knows that that is the directions in which I want to go to. I want to take a giant leap of faith on that, but the Fool doesn't have enough knowledge on how to do it or to make it work. You know, you can't want something, but you can also have not the ability or the inability to do it. You know, everyone wants to be a billionaire, but not everyone knows how to be a billionaire, right? So this person, they want to take a giant leap of faith towards you, but they don't know how to do it. And that in itself has also a lot to do with them having like a lot of bottled up emotions, and it's just complicated, you know, with the Tower in the reverse in here, not being directly being at you towards you. So they do have bottled up emotions towards you. They do have like a lot of things that they want to say to you, but also at the same time, there's been like a lot of problems in their life, and it's like a Tower in reverse. It's bottle up, bottle up, bottle up. So them being much more of a passive thing. So it's like the rush, the desire is big, but the action is minimum. Okay? In the future, Gemini, again, as I said earlier, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, okay, specifically an Aquarius will be very direct and blunt and communicative towards you. However, I feel that you're going to be repulsing. You're going to be resisting towards this Aquarius person. You are, okay, Aquarius aside, you are going to be focusing a lot more on, I'm going to be making the healthiest decision that is for me, that makes sense for me mentally, and that also makes sense for me practically. So I do feel that in the future, you guys are going to be very confident in your decision-making process because you're not relying so much on your emotions. You're not relying so much on, you know, the excitement, the infatuation, the desires, the passion, and all that. But you're going to be relying so much on what makes sense towards me, what I can see, and what makes sense to me practically. And learning how to be happy with that decision. Especially if you guys are dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your decisions or your evaluations of them is going to be very practical. Like, you know full well that in the future, this is the time that I need to make a decision. All right. So let's pull some future card for you guys here. Aquarius, Gemini, I mean. I think some of you are dealing with Aquarius though. Let's see, what's the advice for Gemini? The King of Cups, the Star card, and also the Four of Pentacles. The advice here has a lot to do with you needing to protect your peace. Because I do feel that from now on until Scorpio season, you guys are, there's going to be like a lot of opportunities that knocks on your door when it comes to opportunities for yourself to shine, to deliver, or to make the world see your unique selling proportions or your unique self. There's a place for you here where you are going to be getting like a recognition that you've always wanting. And in order for you to get there, you need to have a very, very healthy emotional state. So it's okay for you to be in love with someone, but not to a point where it's jeopardizing your security, where it's jeopardizing your emotional stability. If something is too stressful for you to a point where you're forgetting your directions, then maybe it's time for you to be protecting your peace. But again, it's also a calling of like, it's okay for you to be loving someone as long as you're also being protective of yourself. Okay. So I think that is it from my reading for you here, Gemini. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a great week ahead. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.